mile. Down the stretch they come in the Derby. Wheel away takes command by a head more than Ruddy on the inside. But here comes Musaichi Pegasus with huge strides gobbling up ground and getting the lead. Musaichi Pegasus with Captain Normal front and goes up to the late spot. Here's the finish.
Record time here in the Derby at the top of the stretch, and it is Congaree who is the left. Here comes Monarchos under a heavy drive on the far outside. Invisible Ink is there. Point given, not today. 1 furlong left. Here comes Monarchos, who sweeps to the lead. He's pulling away by 2. He's pulling away by 3. Jorge Chavez and Monarchos have won the Kentucky Derby, and the final time was 1 minute.
Came home is putting in his run now. He's about 4 lengths from the lead. Harlan's Holiday is picking it up. Here comes Medallion d'Oro, who's there on the far outside. 1 furlong to go. War Emblem is still there. War Emblem, and he's pulling away. He's got another gear. War Emblem coming down to the final 16. Now he's in front by 3, and now he's going to win it. War Emblem has won the Derby in front running fashion. A beautiful ride there by Victor Espinosa. Domestic disposal between horses. Scott Shaw's all the way there on the outside. They're coming down to the final furlong, and the gutsy gelding Tony Side has a narrow lead. Bradley Frankel's Derby duo. Peace Walls to his inside. The Pioneers giving it all. Tony Side trying to the outside here. 12 to 1 coming down to the line. And the gutsy gelding Tony Side has won the 129th.
And these two hook up at the top of the stretch. Lionheart is all heart. Smarty Jones is all out. And those two deadlocked at the 8th pole. And Smarty Jones is roused to the lead by journeyman jockey Stuart Elliott. And they have taken the lead away from Lionheart. Farther back, it's Limehouse and Imperialism. And here is the first undefeated winner of the Kentucky Derby since Seattle Snow in 19.
Is there on the outside. Buzzards Bay coming down the middle of the track at the top of the stretch of the Kentucky Derby by 5 million-year-old closing the argument on the far outside. Here comes a fake Alex touching from between horses. Giacomo, don't get badly charged on the far outside. Coming down to the finish, closing argument short lead. Giacomo, a fleet Alex. It's a 3-horse photo finish, and on the wire, it's Giacomo who has won the 131st. Barbaro turns it on. It is Stablemate showing up in second. Bluegrass Cat is third. Brother Derek putting in a late run on the far outside. Steppenwolfer is fifth. As Sweet Northern Saints sixth toward the rail. But they're coming to their finish. And it is all Barbaro. It is a sublime performance. He runs away from them all. And he has saved something left for the Preakness. Barbaro wins by 7. Bluegrass Cat was second. Steppenwolfer was third. A mile and 37 left. And Street Sense draws alongside as they move headlong into the final furlong. And Street Sense has roared from 19th position to first in the Derby. Arch Bench is the for second. And by the back in Century with any given Saturday. And here is Street Sense, a stretch running sensation to win through home at the top of the stretch. And it is Big Brown who rolls open now to a 3-lane lead. 8,000 second recapture of glory. It's their tail of the county is fourth. And the final furlong of the Kentucky Derby. And it's going to be Big Brown bounding home to a convincing win. And the run for the roses. It is Big Brown by 5 on the wire. The Philly 8 Bells was going to the dance with a tenuous lead. Regal Ransom and Pioneer of the Nile strike the front just outside the 8th hole. Musket Man is coming hard down the center of the track. And Papa Clem's right there too. Down toward the inside, coming on through. That is Minor Bird now is coming on to take the lead as they come down to the finish. And a spectacular upset. Minor Bird has won the Kentucky and a far outside. And the field turns for home. Nobles Thomas has the lead. Super Saver down on that Prince having a front. Super Saver Calvin Burrell. 1 furlong for the Derby here. Nobles Thomas runs in second. Eddie O'Connell is now third. With music from his big buckshot. Now fourth on the outside. And they're coming down to the finish. And it is Super Saver. A late run from Lunchbox. But it's Super Saver and Calvin Burrell. The unflappable
Tell me your secrets. Ask me your
California Chrome
questions.
on the outside. Samrat runs at him with the 8 pole. California Chrome is pulling away. California Chrome into the final furlong. He's got a 5-length lead on his competition. It is California Chrome in front. And from the back of the pack on the outside, Commanding Curve is taken second. But California Chrome shines right in the Kentucky Derby. Commanding Curve
It's such a shame for us to part.
Dortmund is down at the rail as they come into the final furlong. American Pharoah firing line, not done yet. And these two coming to the final 16. It's American Pharoah in front, firing line. Dortmund is third, Frosted is fourth. Coming to the finish, American Pharoah and Victor Espinosa have won the Kentucky Derby. Firing line was second, Dortmund was third. Nyquist has taken the lead on the outside. Gunrunner second at the rail. 5 lengths back to Destin in third. And they come to the final furlong and Saturator is closing in. Nyquist the catch with a 16th to go. Gunrunner and Saturator on the outside. Nyquist and Saturator, they're coming to the line together. And Nyquist is still unbeaten.
I was just guessing.
He's coming wide as they turn for home, and it is Always Dreaming in front. Always Dreaming was Battle of Midway a length and a half behind as they come into the final furlong. Looking at Lee is making a bid now through on the inside up into second. Always Dreaming with a 2.5 length lead of 16th to go. Looking at Lee is second. Then comes Battle of Midway, Classic Empire. They're coming to the line, and the dream comes true. Always Dreaming has won the Kentucky Derby, and it was looking at.
Rush to the start, running in circles, chasing tails, coming back as we are. Nobody said it was easy. Oh, it's such a shame for us to part.
run, and there's 1 furlong to run. 2 fills on the inside, trying to hold off Mage. Mage has taken the lead here as they come into the final 16, and it is going to be Mage to win the Kentucky Derby. And there was 2 fills. Here comes a run from Stronghold and Resilience has now moved up to take the lead. As Fierceness is given way, coming by the 16th pole, and Mystic Dan is on the inside. It is Mystic Dan. coming. These three coming down to the wire. Who's it going to be? It's the photo of the Derby. As they turn for home, and Sovereignty is coming with him on the outside. The two of them go right by with a furlong to run. Journalism and Sovereignty, nose to nose, down to the last 16th of a mile. Sovereignty has taken the lead. Journalism is second for the inside. By Ace is third, and it will be Sovereignty.